We remember at the round table. The circle becomes active and consciousness takes shared form. 12 positions surround the center and sustain a living geometry. Here a natural order is established, an alliance of perception that opens a new state of consciousness. The archetypes of being arrange themselves to recalibrate the origin of the philosopher's stone, the one that aligns mind, heart, and action to manifest heaven on earth. At the center of the circle, Excalibur defines the axis and marks the north. During this cycle, its form is expressed as chlorine. This is the substance we bring into order. The 17th particle of the philosopher's stone presents itself as a principle of transformation, ready to be observed and refined through the different perspectives offered by the Wheel of the 12. Today we share the point of view of Sagittarius. The Throne of Sagittarius opens the 9th position and directs our attention toward the journey of chlorine beyond a single organism, salt deposit, or industrial facility. From this seat, chlorine reveals that the same particle can travel through oceans, the atmosphere, and continents before the full consequences of its path become apparent. The oceans, marine aerosols, biological activity, biomass burning, and various human activities release chlorine compounds into the atmosphere. Methyl chloride is the most abundant naturally occurring organochlorine compound in the atmosphere, with important sources linked to oceanic, terrestrial, and biological processes. Other industrially produced chlorine compounds can remain in the atmosphere for years, travel around the globe, and reach regions far from where they were originally emitted. In the stratosphere, ultraviolet radiation can break apart certain stable chlorine compounds, releasing reactive chlorine atoms. These participate in catalytic cycles that destroy ozone and may repeat many times before the chlorine is temporarily removed from the reaction. International reductions in ozone-depleting substances have decreased the atmospheric chlorine burden from several industrial compounds and have allowed signs of recovery to be observed in the ozone layer. When observed from the Throne of Sagittarius, chlorine reveals that an action does not end where it begins. A substance can travel, change altitude, cross boundaries, and encounter conditions that activate capacities that remain dormant throughout its journey. Excalibur calibrates the particle when mind, emotion, and body align upon a single axis of expanded vision. To truly understand a process is to contemplate the complete course of its consequences. A candle is lit before you as a reflection of the center. Its flame reveals the state of your expanded vision and accompanies the subtle calibration of the particle. As you hold your gaze upon it, perspective comes into order and the 9th face of the philosopher's stone is polished. Chlorine becomes expansive. The wheel continues its conscious turning. Thus, today we carry out this practice. Mind focus. Hold a single affirmation inwardly throughout the entire practice. I expand my vision to understand transformation. Allow your mind to remain expansive, aware, and attentive to this point. Emotion, cleansing with the candle. Place a lit candle before you. Observe it in silence for at least 3 complete breaths. Allow the flame to dissolve the emotions associated with limited vision, indifference toward distant consequences, the feeling that your actions end where they are no longer visible, and the difficulty of perceiving the complete cycle of an action. Emotion comes into order through perspective. Action, integration into the body. Pour a glass of water. Hold the glass between your hands and say, I am chlorine moving through transformation. Repeat it 3 times, with awareness. Drink the water slowly, integrating into your body the conscious understanding of the complete course of transformation. Alchemical seal. I am the new state of consciousness. Avra Kehdabra, I create as I speak.